Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller, and somebody requested that I make a video on something called the F.O.G or the F.O.G regarding narcissists and dependence and codependence. And what F.O.G stands for is fear, obligation, and guilt. So this particular video is going to be about overcoming your fear if you're in a relationship with a narcissist or if you're about to start one. Either way, I'm going to try to do this fairly slow because I want you to be able to understand what I'm saying and process it well. So it may take a few different separate videos to do this, and we'll just go with it. So if you are a codependent or a dependent person, you may see leaving your narcissist as a very terrifying thing. It's a frightening idea because you don't trust people in general, except for that one person that you're with, and even them at this point, if they turned out to be narcissistic already, you can't trust them either. But the problem is, you were probably raised in a situation where you weren't allowed to make a lot of your own decisions, so you learned to depend on whoever raised you to make decisions for you or to tell you what to decide. So you didn't learn to set boundaries, you didn't learn to make choices, and now you find yourself possibly in a relationship with somebody that also makes your choices for you, so you don't know how to make choices. Well, there is a way to learn how to do that, but that is going to require you leaving the situation most likely. So let's talk about what that whole leaving thing is about. First of all, whether you're in a relationship or you're not, you need to have friends. You need to have acquaintances. You need to be in some sort of support system, no matter who you are. There is a saying, no man is an island, no woman is an island either. You need to have significant others in your life besides this one person, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, or who it is to you. They are not enough. You have to have another support system. So you may be socially phobic, and you may have to work with a counselor on that issue. But you need to force yourself to get out of the house and make friends in some way, or to be in some sort of group. You have to have other people in your life, no matter how hard that is for you, no matter how frustrating that is for you. And they've got to be trustworthy people. And there's a lot of reputable places you can meet trustworthy people. Churches, like I said, support groups. There's different places. You just have to go out and look. Leaning on one person alone is very dangerous. Because if you think about it, that one person, that significant other, that person that you've put your whole life into, if they decide one day they don't want to be with you, where does that leave you? You may be very clingy. And the problem with being a clinger is that when you're clingy and attached to somebody in a really unhealthy way, because you're so scared that they're going to up and leave you. Now, okay, you may have borderline personality disorder, you may be dependent on people, you may be codependent with people, but all I can tell you is that sort of smother love, that choking love, that please don't leave me, please don't abandon me, say you'll never leave me, that kind of stuff is the very thing that makes people want to leave you. It makes them feel like their skin is crawling, like they're just, I've been on both sides of it. I've been the clinger and I've been the clingy. And I can tell you, being a clinger is no better than being a clingy. But from the clingy's point, the person you're clinging to, narcissist or not, that feels like you have kind of a leech clinging onto your leg and you're trying to walk and there's this heavy thing just keeping you from moving. And it's not a comfortable feeling. So if you have that problem that you cling to people and you're so insecure that you're just not able to let go, you need to get help for that. That's like a latent separation anxiety that you probably didn't heal from as a kid. And actually you're going to create the very thing that you're afraid of, which is you fear abandonment, and by clinging to somebody, they're going to abandon you because nobody wants to be stifled like that by somebody. I think I'm going to stop there and stay tuned for the next video.